Valve has pulled the plug on the CS2 private playtest. So where do we go from here? My name is Brayden, and welcome to Valve Guides. Have you ever wanted to earn skins by, well, just playing CS? Now you can with xplay.gg. You can complete daily challenges and earn amazing rewards. The challenges are free to access and reward consistency with additional bonuses. Not enough? Head over to the Battle Pass tab where you'll earn extra coins and exclusive skins. To withdraw, simply exchange the coins that you've earned in the store. With the premium subscription, you'll be granted skin drops for playing on xplay.gg servers and 1.5x more coins for completing challenges. Use our link below to get your first 500 coins by completing any 3 challenges. Head over to xplay.gg now and start earning skins by playing CS today. As of a few days ago, Valve pulled the plug on the CS2 limited playtest in a rather strange way. Rather than shutting down the servers with an announcement beforehand, they simply made it so that Matchmaking expects you to be on the next version of the beta client, which I guess is a good thing because rather than simply shutting everything down and going radio silent, we can at least expect a new version of the private playtest based on that little bit of info. But Valve did go radio silent, so what does that mean and what can we infer about the upcoming version of the CS2 beta? Surprisingly, I think we have a lot of information to go on here, so strap in and let's get going. Valve's radio silence. Honestly, I think we've been conditioned to accept that Valve just goes radio silent. They are definitely in the camp of not wanting to share much or any information until close to launch. But Valve is no stranger to leaving entire fan bases of their products behind with pretty much no hope. Sorry, TF2 fans. One day, maybe. When it comes to CS2, however, I honestly don't mind Valve's silence from a consumer perspective. We know they're working on the game, and we have way too many developers overpromising and under-delivering simply to stay relevant by constantly having different announcements and showcasing features of their projects that probably aren't even complete. I can appreciate that Valve works on their own time and focuses on actually developing and executing. From a creator standpoint, this is definitely a rough time though. That being said, I really do think we have reason to believe that we could see the next private playtest in just a couple of days. The last CSGO major starts May 8th, just 2 days from the publishing of this video, and runs through the 21st. I cannot think of a better time to release a new round of invites for the CS2 playtest. This could look similar to the Cobblestone drops, maybe dropping beta invites during the major's livestream, and it would make a lot of sense for Valve to go this route. The hype this would create for CS2 would be unrivaled. Imagine the amount of viewers this would bring to the final CSGO major, and stack this on top of the hype around the final CSGO case with the Anubis Collection souvenir packages. And boy, do we have a potentially historic event on our hands. On the other hand, I can see how Valve might see this as a distraction from CSGO's final major and would opt to release the new round of playtesting after the major concludes. So what do y'all think? Let us know in the comments down below. Generally speaking, I think we can assume we'll get the new playtest very soon, just based on the fact that we can see that a new version is expected to run the beta client. But what can we expect from the second CS2 playtest? Hopefully not just a Dust 2 simulator again. Please, no. New maps. We are tired of Dust 2. Unless Valve is aiming to pull a sick prank on all of us and force the new round of playtesters to continue to play exclusively on Dust 2, I think a new map is in order for the new round of playtesting. The most likely candidate for an additional map would have to be Nuke, as it is featured in the upgraded map category pretty prominently in one of Valve's official announcement videos. If not Nuke, then probably Overpass. Overpass was also featured quite a bit in those official videos that Valve made, so it would not be a surprising choice either. Either way, I think it only makes sense to feature at least one additional map with the next round of playtesting, although how hype would it be if it featured a totally reworked map as we've only seen teased so far. Game modes. Can we expect a more diverse game mode selection for the second round of the beta? I really hope so. It would be fantastic to have Wingman thrown into the mix, something more structured than casual but faster paced than competitive to test out the updated shooting mechanics, crosshair settings, etc. Just something other than casual and competitive to have a nice change of pace when desired would be a welcome addition to the playtest. It would also be an awesome opportunity for Valve to start testing out some new game modes that we've never seen before. A new roundup of playtesters. Okay, at first I thought it was kind of cool that Valve pretty much randomly selected players to have access to the private playtest, but that was when I assumed that we would be getting more consistent waves of new players. When things went totally fairly stagnant and only a handful of notable creators had access and subsequently got bored of Dust 2, we hit a real drought, and viewership on Twitch plummeted in favor of just CSGO and its competitors. Certainly a strange move by Valve, and I can understand if they were simply using the private playtest to gather data, unconcerned about publicity, but a little more communication on the subject would have gone a long way. Hopefully, with the second round, we can see a more robust selection method employed that is truly based on playtime and honestly giving more creators a chance to try the game. I'm not even necessarily saying that because I want access, which of course I do want access, but I really want some of my favorite creators to get their hands on the game so that I can learn from their perspectives and enjoy their content. New matchmaking. Here's the big one. The biggest issue, aside from cheating, that Valve has remained totally silent on: the new matchmaking system to compete with third-party clients. According to Richard Lewis's Substack, his sources confirm that, quote, the game is also set to include a much improved matchmaking system with features that it is hoped would make the need for third-party pugging services unnecessary. Now, that is huge. That's a really big deal. Faceit and ESEA have been vital to CSGO's long life cycle, as Valve has either been unable or unwilling to upgrade CSGO to top competitive standards on a first-party basis. What if Valve rolls out some of these new matchmaking features to be tested in the upcoming round of playtesting? That would be the final nail in the coffin for full steam ahead hype train leading up to the full release. No pun intended. Surely they'll want to test newer, bigger features as we come closer to the full release. The new matchmaking system could be just that, but this is Valve we're talking about, so I guess just keep that in mind. I am curious what you guys think though. Do you think that we will see the second round here during or after the Paris Major? And what changes do you think that we're likely to see in the second round of playtesting? Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay on top of the game. Also follow me on Twitter at BradenUG and subscribe to my personal channel for non-CS related content with the link below. This has been Valve Guides. My name is Braden. I'll see you next time. Stay amazing.